How to choose a citizenship by investment program. So there are a variety of different citizenship by investment programs all around the world, and citizenship by investment is the process of investing in a government-approved citizenship by investment program and in turn acquiring citizenship as well as passport of the country. And it's much quicker than regular immigration procedure. As well, you can be entitled to citizenship of a country that you otherwise would not be entitled to citizenship from. So there are a variety of different programs all around the world that have a variety of benefits as well as differing costs. So this short YouTube video will talk about different points to consider when choosing a citizenship by investment program. So let's get started. So one of the first points that I think is a good starting point is to determine why you want to do citizenship by investment as well as your goals and objectives in acquiring a second passport. Is it because you want to have a high level of visa-free travel? Is it because you want to have visa-free travel to a specific country? Is it because you want to include specific dependents in your application for citizenship, such as a spouse, children, grandparents, determining who you want to include in your application? Is it because you want to have access to certain banking opportunities? Do you want to actually live in the country that you acquired citizenship? Do you want to start a local business in the country that you acquired citizenship? Do you eventually want to add your future spouse if you're unmarried or pass on your citizenship through descent? So these are just some of the factors to consider when choosing which citizenship by investment program to choose from. And so moving on, I think like in terms of, just like for the plane to pass overhead, but if you're looking for a country that has high visa-free travel, for example, there's Malta citizenship program, which has visa-free travel to, Malta has visa-free travel to over 180 countries, including the USA, the EU, Schengen area, Canada, Hong Kong, amongst other major countries. And in the Caribbean, St.Kitts and Nevis is probably the country that has the most visa-free travel, having over 150 visa-free countries that you can go to, as well as other countries in the Caribbean such as Dominica, St.Lucia, Grenada, Antigua, and Barbuda. They all have high levels of visa-free travel. Grenada, for example, is another strong passport where you can have visa-free travel to China, so that's a unique aspect to the Grenada Citizenship by Investment program. I think another factor to consider is your price point. Are you willing to invest starting at 100,000, or are you going to be investing in millions? So how much money are you willing to allocate to acquiring a second passport? So a lot of the Caribbean programs are much more affordable. They start at an investment contribution of over 100,000, but when you factor in due diligence fees, legal fees, and other fees, the starting point can be around 130,000 and going up to over 200,000. For example, it depends on how many dependents you'll include in your application. We recently are helping a family of 10, so obviously it's more expensive to include a family of 10. The European programs, such as Malta, it's much more expensive. It starts at euro over $1 million. The Cyprus Citizenship by Investment program, which is no longer in operation, it used to be euro over euro 2 million to 2.5 million. And then you have, like, on the higher end of the spectrum, you have Austria Citizenship by Investment, where it's over 10 million euros to acquire Austria citizenship. So there's a variety of different programs, a variety of different costs. So determining what is your price point and how much money you're willing to allocate to a second passport should be a factor to consider. Then I think another factor to consider is your timeline. Do you need a citizenship really quickly, or are you willing to wait more time? So for example, the Caribbean programs are known to be much more quicker. The processing time is approximately 3 to 6 months. We've had clients be approved in 2 to 3, but we've had some other clients where it's taken much, much longer. So it really depends on the unique client situation as well as how many applications are submitted at the time. But on average, it should take about 6 months to acquire the citizenship as well as obtain the passport. So that's another factor to consider. And then, another factor to consider is, like, do you want to go in person to do the program? Some programs require you to go in person and take much longer, so are you willing to wait longer to get citizenship? Then I think there's also another factor to consider is whether or not you want to do donation, whether or not you want to do investment in real estate, or if you want to do investment in government bonds, if that's an option. So determining what option would be best suited for you is something that you'll have to choose from. And I think there's a variety of material that's available online. You can consult with many different citizenship by investment experts or people that work in the industry to understand the different benefits of the different programs. We at J.H. Marlin Law, we specialize in citizenship by investment and residency by investment. We really started off by doing the St.Kitts and Nevis program because it's very popular. It's been in operation since 1984. It's known as the Platinum brand, but we've been recently helping clients acquire citizenship of other countries. So we're happy to provide a detailed legal research on the comparison of the different citizenship by investment programs in the Caribbean and the nuances between the different programs and the laws of the different programs and the benefits and perhaps cons specific to your goals and objectives. So if you want to get in more information about citizenship by investment, you can visit our website, which is currently being updated. It's jhmarlin.com, or send me an email at jennifer@jhmarlin.com, and I'd be happy to answer questions you have about citizenship by investment. Okay, I think I'm going to head out to the beach later today, so I'll just wish you all a good day. All the best. Bye.